कैसे हो भाई लोगों यहाँ पे रॉकस्टार की लांती चचा ने बहन का घर और पुलिया ले लिया what the hell is going on man? Where the hell is this game at, bruh? There's a video that I want to share with you. You do not have to like the video, you do not have to subscribe. We're gonna be laying the wood down tonight. Pause. Shout out to the homie Silly Giggles. Check this out, roll it.
Vice City inviting around, the leaked clips as well as all the community mapping projects show a map that seems to be 2 times larger than the GTA 5 map. Within the trailers, we could already see that the entire state of Leonida will be present. Well, minus the panhandle, if we can believe the latest leaks.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Is the map gonna be that big, bro? The map don't feel that big, man. At least for the Lucia Burna, bro. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think the map... We need a bigger map for the Lucia Burna, bro.
Either way, the goal seems to be to build an open world that will be dynamic and will change over time, meaning that throughout the story, the map will degrade or be built up in the same way that it was in RDR 2. But this time, the map itself will be even bigger than anything that we have seen before. Now, I need to go back to an article by Jason Schreier, which seems to indicate that Rockstar's initial plan was to include both North and South America within this game. But of course...
Yeah, we had leaks about it, like, all the way back, I believe, either in 2017 or 2018. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Inside Gaming were the very first ones that actually leaked the fact that yes, it's gonna be Project Americas. We're gonna have some missions in South America as well, and ultimately we heard that got cut. So yeah.
Due to a change in culture in terms of crunch and overtime, they decided to scale it back a bit and instead leave the possibility to expand the map as well as the story in future DLCs. This definitely sounds like a reasonable thing and something that I would fully be on board with if it meant actual single-player DLC.
Yeah, I mean, forget about it, bro. Like, these suckers, the only thing they're gonna be expanding is their wallets, man. They're gonna be expanding their wallets with the microtransactions, bro.
But knowing Rockstar and their corporate overlords, we are only seeing this in GTA Online, which I personally am perfectly fine with as long as I can enjoy the landscape without having my life.
Bro, having Ubisoft gameplay in the background, that is diabolical, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Man, like, you're talking about GTA 6 and having Watch Dogs gameplay. I mean, Watch Dogs was alright, but I mean, like, it was alright. Yo, Watch Dogs honestly could have been, like, amazing, okay? But for sure, it was... If Watch Dogs was made by Rockstar Games, bruh, this game would have been lit, bro. But the fact that it was made by Ubisoft, well, we all know how that turned out.
Ruined by the oppressor gang.
Got it!
Now that we have talked about the sheer size of this massive map that even when scaled down is still huge compared to GTA 5's, let's talk about what we will actually be able to do in this massive open world.
Yeah, let's find out.
According to the leaks as well as a PDF created by these amazing folks, GTA 6 will be expanding on almost every system that Rockstar has ever created. First up is the robbery system from RDR 2, which seems to give the player full freedom to rob any pedestrian as well as any store, shop, or business.
Oh, okay. Now, that kind of stuff, yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Okay, now, I thought he meant as in, like, systems, as in, like, the Xbox 360s, the Series S, the Series X, the Series Twig, the Series Twag, the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 5 Pro, and then we're gonna get PlayStation 6, we're gonna get the next gen Xbox next year, right? I mean, damn, and then you of course got PC, absolutely, bro, yeah.
We already got the scene, the diner hold-up scene, that the player will be able to intimidate, hog-tie, and even command the partner during these robberies, adding even more depth to the already great system that we had in RDR 2. Now, speaking of partners, the player will be able to choose to do missions with either Jason or Lucia, or have both of them come and do missions together. This feels like a very interesting concept, especially as it will give players a different ways to approach any mission. A very interesting thing that also was leaked and can be found inside of this PDF is the fact that Jason and Lucia will have a shared inventory, meaning that you can swap weapons, health items, and yes, even those toys that you found in your mom's drawer when you were just a kid. Now, moving on from Lucia and Jason, an original article about GTA 6 said that the game will have around 70% of its buildings be enterable, but
thankfully though, I never found out those kind of toys, bro. I was never traumatized like that. Thank God, bro. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not traumatized as a kid, bruh. I don't know about you guys. One in the comments if you were never traumatized like that as a kid. Two if you were. Actually, check this one out. Roll it.
Diving into today is going to be this one, the Visit Leonida postcard. So as always, before we deep dive into this though, where is Vice City? So we've referenced this on every video we've done so far when we're digging deep into this. This is the GTA 6 mapping project. There's a group of people that have been putting all the information from all the trailers, screenshots, leaks.
Yeah, I do wonder like what's gonna be around that area. Right, like
Hey, yo, what the
not wrong sound effect though, but yeah, what's gonna be there? I wonder, right? And also like going towards the Key West. Yo, I want to go to. I want to see like the Key West. Absolutely.
Leaks all of it into this to create the GTA 6 map for us. Now this isn't going to be 100% accurate, but as you can see, this is a picture that they did for the GTA 5 map, and it was pretty accurate. So we can get a good sense of where everything is. So obviously, so far we've done Mount Calega, Port Gellhorn, Ambrosia. We've done Grass Rivers, Leonida Keys. Today's video is this right here. Vice City. This is
on its own though, like it does look pretty small, you know what I'm saying? Like but I think it's gonna be a lot more detailed. This is just like the rough version that we're looking at, or perhaps not. Perhaps it's really gonna be like this, because when you think about it, like the original Vice City and Vice City Stories, yo, at the time the map felt big, right? The map felt big. Like playing that game as a kid, the map felt big. But looking back, bro, like it's just the smallest map ever, man. Same goes for San Andreas. At that time, bro, like San Andreas for the time it was next gen, bro, because that had like 3 cities and 3 towns. So in total we had like 6 different areas. Maybe there was a 7th one as well. I guess, right? We also had Liberty City area, but that was like a secret mission type of thing. Yeah, but those maps are pretty small though, you know what I'm saying? And now once GTA 6 comes out, GTA 5 map's gonna look and feel small. But there's also a lot of empty areas in GTA 5 map, right? GTA San Andreas also had empty areas, but it didn't felt that much because they also had San Fierro, which would be San Francisco. Las Venturas would be Las Vegas. And yeah, so they had those cities, but in GTA 5 it's just Los Santos, and then you got the rest of the map that just feels empty. That's the thing that we do not want in Vice City. Now, of course, like make no mistake, there will be some areas that will feel empty, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. We need some of those areas as well, because in real life that's how it is as well. Not every area is populated, and not every area needs to be populated, but let's hope that 70% of the map is not like emptiness. That's the thing, right? Like 20%, 30%, okay, 40%. No, 40% would be too much though. 30% can be empty, but the rest of it, come on, man, make it populated, bro. Make it populated, bro.
Obviously based off of Miami Beach in Florida, and this is probably, well, it is going to be the biggest city in GTA 6. Yeah, so what is this based off of in real life? So as you can see right here, this is Google Earth, and this is Florida. Now we've gone over like the Grass Rivers and Leonida Keys down here.
Yo, I actually went to Key West once, bro. Like going from I believe Miami, like somewhere right around here, all the way here. It took us like almost, I don't remember exactly, but 3-4 hours, maybe even longer than that. Yeah, it took us a while. I mean, basically put, we went there in the morning and came back at night. But it's because like in between we were supposed to do activities. We done that. And yeah, I don't remember how long it took us, whether it took us like 3 hours or 6 hours of driving. But it's long, bro. It is long. And now in the game, it's probably gonna be like, what, maximum of 5 or 10 minutes. And you get from point A to point B. Yeah.
Yeah, but this Vice City is based off of Miami. So obviously our opening trailer we get comes in from this direction right here. So if you remember the first trailer we had, this beautiful view we had, this is where it's coming in right here into Vice City, aka Miami. Now a lot of the places we're going to be looking at today is going to be more like in the cities, but obviously we're going to have, I can't wait, by the way. Can't wait to have Star Island with all of these mansions on it. It's going to be absolutely insane. Hopefully we'll be able to purchase these in game. But anyway, back to our postcard.
That will definitely cost like what, $1 billion in GTA, right? And yeah, and they would come out, those bozos would come out and be like, yo, buy those GTA shark cards.
Okay, so here we are with our Vice City postcard. Now, there is a lot in this image. It's not the most high definition image, unfortunately, but there is a lot for us to unpack. So first of all, as we'll see later on, you can see the Ferris wheel in the background over here. We're going to be looking at that from an angle up over here later on in the video, but let's unpack some more things here. Obviously, we've got a helicopter up in the sky, some birds flying around, but as always, what gets me excited, I'm not sure why, but it's just these little islands. There's going to be so many of them scattered around the Vice City map, and you know that they're just going to be absolutely...
For me, like, what I love about this image is that the amount of boats that we got, it's not too many, but it's definitely like a all right amount, right? It's an all right amount, and I really hope in the actual game we have that much traffic. Yeah, if it's basically like 1 or 2 or 0, then I'll be disappointed. I feel like a lot of people would be disappointed though. Like, that would be cappity cap on the highest degree, bro.
Filled with treasures and Easter eggs and just unlockables. You know there's going to be like buried bodies here, or like weapon stashes and things like that. I know we have some islands in GTA 5, but there's really not much there. I'm hoping that we're going to have so much things to explore in all of these little islands. So first of all, right down here, we have a speedboat. It would look from this angle, like I say, it's not the most detailed picture, but it definitely looks to be more like one of those cigarette speedboats. You guys can let me know what you think.
It's not the most detailed, but you know what? We gotta put our detective hat on and find out what it is.
The comment section down below for those of you who are more experienced with boats. We've got another island right up over here. We've seen there's another boat. It'd be cool if we just get people standing around on these, you know what I mean? They just kind of pull up and start fishing. Moving across, this would seem to be like a jet ski. Again, it's hard to tell. It's not the most detailed image, but this definitely looks like a jet ski to me. We have another boat right over here, and look at this. Look at this. So if you guys...
That's a yacht. That's definitely a yacht, right? This is gonna cost like 10 billion GTA dollars.
Didn't see the Leonida Keys video I did. We looked at that. There's a lot of images in there, and there's a lot of boats, a lot of yachts. This one right here, though, is so much bigger than all of the yachts we've seen so far in all of these breakdown videos I've done so far. If I can say so far a couple more times, that'll be fantastic. This is another yacht right here. This one, it could just... I do think yacht, you can change the colors and little things here or there, but I think this is one that we see here in the center of the image. And then right up here, I think we did see this in trailer 1, but also if we go back to Google Earth right here, our handy dandy Google Earth, it looks to be this building right here. You can see like the tiered staircase of this building, and when we go back,
yo, that is crazy. I was gonna say, like, do we exactly have that formation in the game? And guess what? We do. Oh, shit. Yeah, we do.
Back to the image right here, you can see this tiered staircase. So that is definitely what this building...
Man, this game gonna be next level, bro. Like, I really hope, because, I mean, god damn, bro. Like, it does look very, very good. It looks like, and we're talking Rockstar Games, so... Yeah, the game needs to be a banger. It's either gonna be a banger or there will be a lot of people disappointed, bro. Like, there is no in between. But even if the game is like amazing, like 10 out of 10, right? Objectively speaking, there will still be some people that would be disappointed. But I mean, there will always be people disappointed. But I mean, as in, because recently we've had so many bad games releases, bad releases after bad releases, that gamers are generally disappointed, and gamers are like, hey man, like, I don't got hope in new games, this, that. GTA 6 is the only game that can bring players back. So yeah, this game needs to be a hit, bro. And of course, like, it's coming out after what, like 13 14 years by the time it comes out. How many years is it gonna be, right? Like closer to 13 years, right? 2026. Last one came out 2013 September, but this one is gonna come out May, if it doesn't get delayed. So, you know, shy of yeah, almost like 12 years and 10 months ish, you know, but let's just say 13 years, right? So it needs to deliver. It really needs to deliver. If it turns out that the game is buggy, I don't think the game would be buggy for single player though, although it can be. For online, that's a whole different story. I feel like that it may be in the very beginning, but then later on it's gonna get fixed very, very quick. Or perhaps we're not gonna see that, because with GTA Online, back when GTA 5 came out, yeah, we actually faced like massive disruption, right? I believe we couldn't even play GTA Online for a solid month. It was supposed to come out like October 1st. The game came out September the 13th. Hey, shit, man. I still remember that, bro. And online was supposed to come out October the 1st, and I remember at that time T Martin made a video on it, how to get inside the lobbies even when nobody could have been. So yeah, some people were able to join the lobbies, but then, you know, it would kick you out, glitch out, this, that, the other. And it took them a solid month for the onlines to come back, servers to come back, and then everybody was waiting for Heist, right? Like, it took them a couple of years before we saw Heist in GTA Online.
Is. So with that, we kind of know the location. So that yacht we're looking at is right here in the waters. There was the smaller yacht. We had this little bridge that we can see we'll look at here a little bit more. But this is the location of the image facing in this direction over here. And just to the side, you can see the Pace Picnic Island right here, just like the ones we see in that image. And then we can assume, since this is the location, just to the left on the other side of the bridge is where we're going to have more multi-million-dollar homes on these smaller islands. Now, if we do go back to this image, though, like I say, right here we have the tiered staircase building, and then there's a Ferris wheel right there in the background. We also see this bridge in the foreground here, and then this is that smaller bridge I was mentioning earlier that's going to go to where the mansions are. But this little...
Yeah, I think the city of Miami or Vice City this time around, it's gonna be actually big, which I'm like really stoked for. I think we're gonna get like a massive one.
Or big Ferris wheel. If we go back to the real life view of this, you can see we don't see any Ferris wheels there. So that obviously shows me that this new GTA 6 is definitely modern day. Because if we head on over here to where it should be, you can see Skyview's Miami observation wheel.
Ooh, and this... So this Google map is old and outdated? Is that what you're getting at? And they made the Ferris wheel, which is gonna be in the game. Wait, what's this like?
This is actually where it is. It's not currently on Google Earth, but you can see in real life in that location, it is actually here. It has been built and it is in game as well. And here's another angle of it from the other direction. That's just a cool little detail.
Yeah, that's good, man. We're not gonna be getting an outdated map. Yeah, I like that. I like that. But did you see this video, man? If you have not seen it, bro, like every man needs to see this video, man. The stuff that she was caught doing, man, it was crazy. Check it out and I'll see you right there.